All right, we are live. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all. We're live day trading and scalping the ES, maybe even NQ today at New York Open. I'm just going to get a screen up. There we go. How are you all doing today? I see in the chat, Dr. Me, Con, Cherry, Nils, you're all back. Amar, good to see you. How's everyone doing? Cody, happy full port Friday. Should we do some full porting this Friday? We've just opened up. Let me make TradingView a bit bigger. Here we go. Nice and bullish on the open. Oof, look at that. Come on. I'm trying to get the settings up. No, wrong settings. Okay, we're at 4. That's good. Really, really strong buy pressure, but look at them all just sort of dropping off near the top here. This is the first area I'm potentially wanting to short in, so we could get up there. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday to you, Alexis. Good to see you. Apologies for not being able to stream yesterday. I was just too under the weather, honestly. I felt like absolute garbage. I just couldn't. I needed a rest day, but I'm good. Peter, good to see you. Good morning to you. Well, it's actually like nighttime for you, isn't it, Peter? CEO Toby, hello to you. How are you? Looks like we're kind of struggling. We opened very strong on the bull side, but they instantly kind of just started dying off at the top. So not entirely sure what's going on. We'll see. In terms of any other areas below, we've got an area far away, which isn't great. Kind of hope that we get up here so I can short the market. We're not far away. I think he can do it. He can definitely do it. There you go. Buyers are coming back in. Let's see if they can push it up back to this area for a potential short. I feel like the candles are a lot bigger today. Let me just have a quick measure. Yeah, they're about 6 points. A bit bigger than in the past. FX Jamie, hey Sammy, first time here from Saudi Arabia. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you can make it. Yes, bro, Midnight Raider. Damn, midnight, man. Well, I appreciate you tuning in every time, Peter. Hello, Dr. Me. And CEO Toby says, how do you get that chart? Great question. So you need an upgraded version of TradingView. Then it's available as a chart type, volume footprint. But you also need a CME data subscription as well. There's actually a video on my channel that explains all of it. I'll get it up for you so you can see exactly. It's a tutorial basically on how to get it all. Probably easiest just to watch that video, because there are a few small steps you have to do. So if I pull up my channel real quick, it is this one right here, how to set up footprint charts on TradingView, full guide and tutorial. This one right here. Okay, watch that video. It'll explain everything. Oh, here we go. We're getting up there. All right, let's see if we can potentially short the market up here. We're not far now. 868.75 is where it starts. Ciao, Sammy. How are you doing today? I'm very good, Maestro. I'm very good. Much better than the last few days. Yeah, I was really not well. But I'm good now. Thank you for asking. Here we go. I'm going to load up, get prepared to short. Come on. A bit more higher. Come on. A little bit more higher. Happy for you, thank God. Thank you, Maestro. Anyone got any good weekend plans coming up for the weekend? Oh, come on. Go up. Don't. How close did we get to the area? Literally 2 points away we got. Come on. Come on, buyers. Get it up. There we go. Come on. Valm, good to see you. How are you? What is the yellow box marked up? So the yellow box, there's another video. It's about gaps in volume. It's my most popular video on my channel. And it's got like 27,000 views now. It shows you how I mark out the areas. So I'm basically marking out any kind of gaps in volume. There's a nice little gap here in the volume profile, right? So, and the way you see that is basically a higher volume node and then a drop off in volume and then another higher volume node, right? So volumes, like a low volume node sandwiched between heavier volume. Those are the areas I like to draw out and trade off. So we got very close to it because we haven't actually tested the other side of it, right? Like we rejected a few times here, which is okay, but then we blew right through it. Now we're waiting for it to come back into here for that continuation short. So I'm hoping it actually does it and gets back up into that area. I think it will. I think it will. It's just been a bit, I don't know. Let's see what the volume is saying. And it works so much. Do you use VWAP as well? I personally don't use VWAP, but it's a very, very, very good thing to use. A lot of people like using it. If you can find a way to implement it into your strategy, by all means. I personally don't really use VWAP, but I tend to not like lines on my charts, like any kind of average, moving average, stuff like that. Tris, hi Tris, how are you? Running sound for my kids' theatre group this weekend. Think trading is stressful. Try running mics for 26 kids with a live audience. Damn, that, all right, fair play, Cody. That is that does sound stressful. Look at this open we've had. Still nothing. Still didn't get quite up there. I'm hoping it does it soon. I might just make the might make it to 8 ticks per row. Did it actually change? Ah, there we go. Just get a bit of a better view. Come on. There's not much we can do right now. We're just kind of dead in the middle of what is basically a range, right? For the last hour, basically. We've just kind of gone up and down. So you don't want to trade in the middle of a range, you know. So there's not much I can do right now, apart from wait for it to just pop up into that area, short the market, boom, done. Sammy, you make trading using order flow easy. Have you seen these guys that complicate it with alien bubbles, etc.? Yeah. I mean, I think in most things, especially when it comes to trading, the easier you can make it, and the more simple you can make it, generally the best. When you got too much stuff happening, going on, you just overcomplicate things. Because the goal is not to be right all the time. It's just about having some kind of an edge, right? As long as you allow that edge to play out, generally speaking, things work out. So, yeah, keep it simple. That's the best way. Peter says, nothing major for weekend barbecue with friends tomorrow night. Very nice. Thinking of upgrading my iPhone. Still have the 15. Just haven't been motivated to get a newer one. Worth it? Probably not, Peter, to be honest. Every time I've upgraded to the latest iPhone, I've never noticed a difference. It's the same phone. It's been the same phone for the last 10 years or something now. Like minor differences, like the camera might be a bit better, but you don't even realize, or you don't even, unless you're like I don't know, really into photography or something, half the time you don't even notice that the camera's really that much different. That's right, Nils. The battery though, that's the only thing. Like the only times I've upgraded is because the battery really just becomes shit after a while with an iPhone. You have an iPhone for 2 years, it barely lasts you half a day. Then the battery. That's how they get you. I actually been using the volume profile the wrong way until I watched your video on it. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I'm glad you're using it. Okay, we're about to enter that area real quick. Here we go. Come on, can we actually get it? Can we get it? Come on, a little bit more. We're literally a point away, I think. 1.5 points away we got. Come on. Come on now. Don't do another rotation down. Just get up there so I can short it. You are the worst. Absolute joke. All right, we're going to be patient. We'll wait. What is your risk to reward? It's not really fixed, truth be told, Toby. It's very much kind of, it's not really like fixed. I don't, like, for example, if let's say we hit there and I enter the trade, my stop would have to be about here. And then obviously I'll target like the bottom of the range. So in this case, it would be, basically a 1 to 2, a little bit more. But at the same time, if for example I entered and I see something that doesn't really look good or whatever, I'd also be happy to exit. So it's not like a fixed risk reward. It really depends on the setup. But obviously, let's say the range is only, really small and I have a negative risk reward for a trade, then obviously I wouldn't take that. So I don't really have a fixed one, if that makes sense. Peter Cosmos, hello, late to the session. Hope you're all good and hopefully we have some good moves. How is your cold, Sammy? Hope you're better. Yes, much better now, much better. Thank you for asking. Still a little bit, like I'm at the end part of it. Yesterday I was really bad. I don't know, really, really bad yesterday. But I'm pretty much like 100% again. So we're all good. We're all good. I hope we have some good moves today. We've opened up very rangy. Let's actually look at the volume of how we opened. So we opened at negative 8,000. We're now, again, basically negative 9,000. Almost flat on the open. Oh, come on. We didn't get there. Come on. Go back up again. Go back up. Really, really wanted to short it up there. How did it get that close and not actually... shit, I drew it wrong as well. I think I drew that particularly well. It is kind of moving. Now that we're moving down, the gap is starting to move a little bit. Yeah, all right, that trade has been missed. There's the move. The move has already happened. All right. Okay, well, then the next area to potentially buy off will be down here. So I guess we're just going to have to wait for that now. That's slightly annoying when it gets so close to an area, doesn't quite touch it, and you missed a move. That is annoying. What can you do? Sometimes it just wants to be annoying. Look at that move, man. Look at that. I've only got a few more points. Couple of points. It was like a point away, 1.5 points away. It's times like that where front running works, and then other times front running is not advised. So I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but it annoys me more when I miss a move than when I get stopped out. If I get stopped out, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really care. But missing a move hurts more. I wonder if it's the same for you guys. But let's see. Either way, we're close to that area now, so we could potentially have a buy soon. But you never know. It might come back up. I mean, it looks like that's a very nice bullish candle. Since this morning, I missed 3 big trades like this. Painful, right? Peter, yes, hate missing moves, bro. I know, it's the worst. Yeah, that is the story of my life. Stopped all the time and missing those moves because they not happens for me because of a tick. It is. It's like the best moves always get like a tick away from your entry. And then the ones that, which are really shit, the ones that don't work out, oh yeah, they give you plenty of entries. It's just typical. I prefer missing a move and lose. That is. I mean, Sean, yeah, that is the logical minded thing. Like, obviously, if you miss a move, you didn't make money, you didn't lose money. Getting stopped out, you actually lose money. But for some reason, it hurts more. I don't know why. I'm opposite. Rather miss a move and take a loss. See, Cody and Sean are logical-minded people. Myself, Peter, Vam, we're all emotional people. No logic behind our emotions. Both hurt for Dr. Me. We learn discipline in a hard way. Exactly. I beat myself up big time. Oh dear. But I think the market might give us another opportunity here. I think look at this. Maybe the move hasn't been missed. Might give us another opportunity. I mean, I hope it does. I really, really do. Oh, the gap has kind of moved a bit. It's moved down. So we might still get it here. I got to look at the actual volume of what created the gap and see what is correct here. So wait a minute, let me have a look. So the gap was created there, so it'll be this little move here that must have created it. Yeah. I mean, this is the big candle. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not seeing... There's a bunch of volume actually stuck in this area. Maybe it was that. It isn't crystal clear on this one. Come on. All right, let's see. Oh, frickin' hell, why is it going down again? We shall see. I feel like I want to throw the monitor through the window. Get ready to range. Still stuck in the 15-minute opening range breakout. Yep. You ever thought about entry with buy stop, sell stop instead of using buy limit? That way, if price goes, you'll be entered. Could absolutely do it. Could absolutely, yeah. You could do that, to be fair, Sean. You could. I don't think it'll be terrible doing that, to be honest. NQ is bouncing between low volume nodes. I'm glad the NQ is doing it. Let's have a look at the NQ. Maybe the NQ is the better one to trade today rather than the ES. Oh, yeah. So there's a low volume. Okay, so if we had it on the NQ, it actually touched it beautifully. We could have grabbed that move on the NQ. Damn, I'm trading the wrong one. And now it's kind of breaking through on the NQ. That's very annoying. And I'm assuming there was another low volume node at the bottom somewhere. I might have to go 15 minutes to see it. Oh God, look how messed up my charts are. I don't know where I've draw the. I must have deleted it all, but obviously at some point this was a low volume node that I drew out because I have it on the chart. Question is, do I use the NQ now? I need to see if the NQ actually works because they did give me. Let me just see. Oh, something's working. Is it going to work? Nah, it still doesn't work. All right, I can't trade the NQ. I have to do ES. There's no point. I'm going to look at the ES. Where the hell's my levels? Oh, there it is. Just took a while to load. See what the 15 minutes saying. I mean, the 15-minute, it doesn't really look like anything, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything at the moment. It looks very rangy. Talking about monitors, found my dream one, Dell 6K 52-inch monster. 52-inch? That's basically a TV. 6K as well? I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. Oh, look at that volume. 1,000 on the sell side just came in. Holy moly. Do we chase it? Should we chase the volume? Let's chase it. We're thinking it's a short, right? Let's see if that volume holds up. So as long as we stay below that volume, might be quite good. Let's see if we can get back down to the bottom here. We're going to chase the volume because that is a lot of sells came in. If those sellers can stay controlling the market, then that is a lot. 1,000 on one level. I don't think we really had that. We had it down here, but that was okay. We've had a few times it's breached 1,000, but still, that is a decent amount of volume. Let's see if they can keep it at bay. They're getting trapped. They're not really managing to hold it off. They might do. I mean, let's keep a stop just above the wick here. Let's put a stop. If it stops us out, then at least maybe we'll get into this area finally, and then we can actually short it in the area we originally wanted to short it. But let's see if those sellers can hold off. Fatty, good morning to you. How are you? Ever thought of just gamble? I mean, that's pretty much all we do, right? We just gamble. Professional gamblers. Yes, NQ is better in my opinion. Yeah. Some days the ES is better to trade. Other days the NQ. It's a weird one. But it does look very rangy right now. But we did have this breakout of the range, but we'll just kind of come back into it. I'm going to not have a set TP yet, but obviously if we get to these lows, I do want to see what happens. I mean, realistically, my TP will have to be probably down here somewhere. Have we had any hammer foot candles? I don't think we have. No hammer foot candles yet. Sellers are kind of struggling to get it below here, right? They're starting to... do want to see them break this area soon. They are starting to struggle a bit, but they might do it now. Adding a bit more size, but nothing too major. They get absorbed always at the bottom. Let's see. Let's give them some time. Let's see if they can do it. Look at that. Got absorbed right at the bottom, 700. Not good, sellers. Not good at all. They were good earlier, but that does not look good for sellers right here. That's a really bad sign. Personally, I think this... we'll see. And buyers get trapped at the top here. They defended quite well. Let's see if we can get now below those sellers. Give them one more chance. I think this could be a hammer foot candle. We've got 30 seconds still before it closes. Let's see if it closes. It might not. Will it close as a hammer foot? The volume distribution so far is correct. We just need it to be really bearish. I don't think it will. 10 seconds, well, 12 seconds. I'm completely lost in ES and NQ, but I will learn. I come from gold environment. Apex doesn't allow to trade it, so okay. I mean, it's no real difference. However you traded gold will most likely work with the ES and the NQ for the most part. You know, if you've been very good with gold, I can imagine the NQ you'd be good at that as well. They're very similar in many ways. Yeah, look at that. We're really stuck in a very tight range. So all the sellers get absorbed at the bottom here. All the buyers get pushed down from these sellers here, defending. Right now, I don't know. I mean, the sellers are definitely more aggressive for the most part, I would say. Yeah, it's been more in the last few candles, really. It's mostly been sellers coming in, but they haven't really pushed it down. So the sellers are struggling to get through this iceberg. But as long as they keep on the pressure, I think they will just break through it. It's whether they get exhausted and decide to give up. It's the big question now. But there are a lot of sellers in the market. I think it's just going to go up and down for a bit. It's going to range. It's a bit annoying. But it's been a very rangy open as a whole. We haven't really moved much. We opened very kind of bullish, and then it was an instant kind of reversal, and then we went back up again, and then we had this push down. Looks a bit like a retracement. Now we're kind of going sideways again. Let's see if the sellers can really break through this iceberg. We want to see them just cleanly break it, nice and swiftly. But buyers keep coming in as well at the bottom. Look at that, 300, 200. Now the buy volume's starting to spike. How much longer can the sellers hold on here and keep these buyers at bay? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually break up to the upside, go back into this area. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. It's all right. I got a small stop. What is it? I don't even know what my stop is. $80. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So I can just let it play out, because it's too hard to tell right now whether sellers, because they could just come in and overwhelm these buyers. The buyers could come in and overwhelm the sellers. It's very, very rangy. So at this moment in time, truth be told, I wouldn't. Yeah. I was going to tweak out today. I am going to tweak out today. What do you mean by tweak out, Dr. Me? Come on, guys. Come on. In terms of efficiency, since we started this range, we're at -9. Now we're at basically -9. We're very flat, actually. Buyers and sellers have been very flat. So again, there's no real side that's more efficient than the other. Peter says, Sammy Hammerfoot, previous 1 minute candle. We talking about this one here? I mean, I guess it could be. I don't like the volume distribution. Yeah, I would say it kind of is one. It's not perfect because I don't like the fact that there's buyers at the bottom here. The shape is right. The volume distribution is a little bit off. I don't want these buyers being here, but I guess it's only 31. It's not a huge amount. But in terms of, the mass majority of buyers at the top and the mass majority of sellers closer to the bottom, but there's not many sellers either. So it wouldn't be a perfect one. Going insane today. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it looks like a very it's testing us, this market, isn't it? Being very annoying, kind of up down. I mean, just look at the candlesticks since the open. It's just nasty. There's no real. This is just nasty. The last few minutes has been really nasty. Look at that. The wicks have been bigger than the candles most of the time. It's just completely flat. But it's not against a significant level, I think. But not convincing, yeah. That's looking more hammerfoot-like. The volume distribution on this candle is looking a bit better. Just wanted to close really bearish. Ah, come on. No, not quite. Not quite. Didn't quite give us it. Oh. Looks like the buyers are making a bit of movement here. They actually managed to potentially break above these sellers. Are the sellers going to try and hold them off here? Nah, we're out. Okay. Well, there we go. All right. At least we get to this area now. Now we can potentially short it as we get to this area. Let's see. My footprint settings a bit different to yours, so my trap sellers were slightly different. Ah, okay, I'm with you. Toth, very bearish, very bullish. Come on, let's get back into this area. Let's see. Can we actually get to this area? And then give me a bunch of trapped buyers and a good move down. This could actually be a decent reversal because to me, what this looks like in terms of the volume, all these big sellers here trapped. But we'll see. Come on, just get into that damn area. Come on. Here we go. This is looking like it could be a full-scale reversal. Wow, look at that, 1,000. All right, we're in. Let's look at the volume, how it comes in real time. So there are some sellers, but they're not really doing anything. There's a lot of buyers still. I could front run it, to be honest. I think I would have to front run. I'm going to front run because I think by the time the move happens, it'll be too quick. I'm going to try and front run this. And then realistically, my stop is going to have to be above here. Not entirely sure where that is on the CFD chart. So I'm just going to put it like, what is it? About halfway of the wick, probably a bit less than something like that. I'm going to have to front run it because I have this feeling it's going to move too quick. If the move does happen, it will be too quick. By the time you see it on the footprint, it would already it'll be too late, I think. So I'd rather front run here. Just basically no different to like a limit order. Just get me in the moment we're in this area. Okay, so the good news is we're starting to trade below that 920. We want to really get below it and stay below it and then squeeze out all those buyers. Good volume coming in from the sellers. Good. Let's see if they can keep pushing it down. I don't want it to slow down here because we've got that point of control. That might be a little bit of an issue here. I need to see the sellers keep at it. They were at 400. We dropped again back down to 150. It's looking weak. The sellers are getting absorbed here. This is not looking good. We need to get below them. It's not going to happen, is it? Come on. Get below. Don't get absorbed here. Otherwise, I'm going to look at this as a bullish market right now. Because the sellers are just not able to, they're not able to make any damage here. Did you see them get absorbed in real time? Just were struggling. Really, really struggling. Especially at that point of control. But let's see if they come back in maybe. There's a lot of buyers starting to come. But the buyers have got absorbed at the top here as well. It's a very choppy market. Come on, sellers. I just want to see what the 5-minute looks like. Sometimes you can see it a bit better, the volume distribution. Yeah, I really don't like the fact that all those sellers at the bottom here are trapped. This is looking more and more bullish to me now. Just the way the volume is distributed looks very bullish to me. I think we're going to break this area, to be honest. I think the bulls have got this. I think that was a little fake out move on the sideways. Little fake out and then a move up. I think it's a bullish market now. Yeah. All right. We're in a bullish market. I literally go to break even as soon as I enter. Both buyers and sellers got absorbed instantly. Yes. I am shifting my bias to bulls now. I think this whole move down that we had, I think that was just a fake move. So if you look at the volume and it's just on the sellers here, we had a lot of sell volume, 2,000, another 2,000 essentially. And they weren't able to push it down. And then buyers kind of took control. They kept trying to come in, the sellers kept failing. I think the buyers have pretty much got this one. In terms of now, let's look for an entry for the buy side. Okay, the gap has kind of moved now a bit, so we can up that. This is just a daily gap. Let's see. Oh, I should mention though, today I do have to unfortunately be off at 4 p.m. So right now it is basically 3 p.m., basically 10 past 3. So I will have to leave unfortunately at 4 p.m. today. So we still got some time. Just go to the 15 minutes, see what this is showing. Yeah, this is a clear little fake out, and then it's a very bullish market. All right, I'm gonna need some retracement. I'm gonna need some sort of pullback right now. Look at that. Yeah, they're really taking control now, the bulls. So what I want to break out of here. I want it to come back into here, and then that's a terrible line, I know. I want it to break out of here, come back into here, and then we'll go in long. That is the game plan. Man, I was long on NQ, but stop too close. I need a rubber mallet on my desk. Oh yeah, good idea. We haven't actually looked at the news today. That's not good. We've got nothing coming up. We had the PPI. I think it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily news related. It's going to be bullish. I think it's more just, I think because we're at the bottom of the range on the daily, right? Yeah. So that's the daily chart. We're just dead at the bottom. We're just going to rotate back up again. We've been doing this for months now. So it's looking, I think that's literally all it is. You know, I might just go in long, have a bigger stop, and try and ride it because I don't know how big. We'll have a stop down here somewhere. We'll have $100 stop and then see if we can just ride it all the way up. Because I don't think there's really any other areas that are of that much danger right now. This gap keeps moving from here to here. And I think we just tested it at the bottom right. Yeah. All right. This daily gap. And then we've got another one at the top, a bit higher up, somewhere here. That was a bit of a stupid entry of me, but I'm going to see if we can just keep going up, basically. Because I'm pretty confident that this is a bullish market now. Mainly just because we're at the bottom of that range. This whole little, people call it like a manipulation move or whatever, or liquidity grab, whatever you want to call it. Essentially, the same thing. And all that volume got trapped, and then they just never were able to. Well, shit, what have I done? So let's see if it just rides all the way up and gives us a nice bullish move. It could also be because of US-Iran talks. I don't know. Just trying to find reasons. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's like a huge move. It's not like a massive thing. I think this is literally just pure technical analysis, pretty much moving this. I don't think it's like one singular reason or anything like that. Autumn, good to see you. How are you? Oh, there we go. Stretch my back. Oh, this is starting to slow down. This could be the beginning of a retracement, to be honest. The only reason I say that is, again, a shit ton of buyers. We're getting that sell volume come in. I think this could be a retracement, which in that case, since if it could be a retracement, I'd rather get out now, wait for the retracement, then jump in. I don't want to hold through a retracement. And look at that. Buyers are, yeah, this is a retracement, in my opinion. All right, I'm going to get out, wait for a better entry, let it retrace back down, and then jump in. All right, here we go. A bit more of a retracement. See if we can go a bit deeper. Let's draw that out perfectly. There we go. Nice. 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 I could probably make this a bit smaller now. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. That looks a lot better. There we go. All right, we're going to get ready to potentially buy. Let's see how deep this retracement can go. This looks like it could be a bit of a bigger one. I'm great, thank you, Autumn. Sammy, love listening to you do live commentary on what you see in the footprint. Thank you, Peter. It's very hard to time sometimes. Like sometimes you can be so in tune with the footprint. Other times you just time it so badly. I don't know. All right, we're back into that gap. Let's see. There's some good buy volume coming in. Are they going to hold up though? I'm going to have to front run here. If I want to get in, I'm going to have to front run. All right, I'm going to front run. Jumped in again. Let's see if we can get, I mean, I don't know where my TP is, but if we can stay essentially above the last candle, it's fine. If not, I'm just going to get out. I'm going to have to really, really front run it. So I'm seeing absorption happen now. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, didn't happen. All right, let's see. Are we going to break this gap, or is this gap going to hold? I can jump in for another position if it happens. Well, let's see. I don't want this to be a deep retracement, though. I swear to God, if this is a ranging market, it's going to piss me off. Because I'm trying to trade it like a trending market right now. If it starts ranging and we're just doing rotations up and down, oof, this might be a ranging market. There's a lot of sell volume coming in. They're being very, very good. Are they actually breaking it? Yeah. No, this is well, we haven't really broken the gap yet, so maybe let's see. Let's see. Oops. There's the absorption. We're seeing it now. Are they just going to break through? I think they might do. Part of me actually wants to add another position. Because I am... Nah, the seller's got this. All right, I'm going to get out. Bloody hell, I think this could be a freaking ranging market. I don't think this is going to trend at all. We're just... It's just taken out both sides. I don't think this is a retracement anymore. It's just completely traveled through that gap like nothing. Got very close to this one before it reversed. This is a very, very weird market. Very, very weird. This is at the VWAP. Is it at VWAP right now? Interesting. I didn't know when you sent that, to be fair. It could have been earlier on. Now you got this spike in volume again on this candle. This could be the trap. If it is a retracement, this is where it will move. All right, let's go back in. Because if it is a retracement, this is where it will move. This will be the continuation. If it's a range market, then this is literally going to reverse and keep going down. So let's see. All right, it is a retracement by the looks of it. That was a deep, deep retracement. It is a retracement. All right, so it looks like it might still be a bullish market then, rather than a range-bound market. But nothing's confirmed yet. I mean, this could just be. Let me bump that back up to 8 again because the candles are nice and big. See a bit more information. Which has a cleaner footprint, ES or NQ? Generally, the ES. Generally. Vom, even James Dalton would be pissed on this market structure. This is a really weird market structure. You're absolutely right. You see it better in the candles. Obviously, when the open just complete. The open was actually quite fair enough, like typical, kind of ranged for a bit, had a little breakout, false breakout, and it's done that kind of reversal. But I mean, I guess you could argue it's a bullish market structure right now, or the beginnings of bullish market structure. I just didn't like how much volume came in from the sell side there. And they came in so well and they moved the market so nicely down. Part of me is now a little bit concerned because it is a very bearish market overall today. But this could just be because overall we are, more bearish in its structure. Yes, we have broken the last high. But it could just be one of those false breakouts and then continue down. Errors, I don't know. This is a tough one. Market structure-wise, it could be either one. This is a tough one. Both sides make perfect sense. Honestly, guys, I have no clue at this moment in time. I have no clue at this moment in time. The only plus side in terms of the immediate, like previously what just happened, is this big spike in sellers we had that failed to push it down. Right, 1,570 in this candle here. And we didn't have any continuation. That's generally a good sign of a reversal. But apart from that, and now we're kind of back in this weird little range again. Just a 1 minute range, up, down, up, down. We need to actually break these highs and go higher. I honestly don't know. Let me see if I can see anything better on the 15-minute. Maybe might show me a bit more. The 15-minute definitely looks more bullish to me. The overall volume distribution on the 15-minute definitely looks more bullish to me. Shit ton of sellers all at the bottom here. Then we had all these good buyers push the market up. And again, even just the volume distribution right now, like all these sellers at the bottom, the 15-minute to me looks definitely more bullish. The 1 minute is hard to read. 15-minute for me, like absolutely is a bullish market. So I'm gonna base it on the 15-minute. The only problem is that, I mean, the 15-minute, it could drop, even if it gives you 2 red candles as a scalper, that's way beyond what you can handle, right? The 5-minute, not as clear. Not as clear on the 5-minute. The 15-minute looks very bullish. The 15-minute looks nice. It looks like a B market. If 15 closed like that, it's an awesome Sammy Hammerfoot, but it's still 5 minutes away from the close. Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah, that would have been an awesome one. You're absolutely right. Like, look at all those sellers. You can really see it on the 15-minute. Just look at that. 1,000, another 1,000, another 1,000. And we're trading. We're not really trading below them. We're kind of dead in the middle right now, but for a while we were trading above them. But that is scary when there's that much volume. I don't know. Let's go back to the 1 minute, see what the 1 minute's actually showing. Yeah, you see the 1 minute. 1 minute doesn't look. I can't see anything on the 1 minute. I can't see shit on the 1 minute, to be honest. It looks like a shit market. It does, Dr. Me, it does. So it doesn't have a clear direction right now. Truth be told, I mean, it hasn't had a clear direction in a while, but sometimes, I mean, at least in the short term, it gives you a clear direction. But if I had to place a bet, I would say bullish. Overall, I would say more bullish than bearish. And that's more based on the 15-minute. This is all pre-market, so fair enough. We really, really want to get above all these sellers here. Really get above them on the 15-minute chart. All these guys here. That is a lot of volume. We want to really push up above them. And then we can really, I mean, if we get above them, I wouldn't mind adding a bit more volume. I wouldn't even be opposed to adding a bit more now, but looks like we're in a 1 minute range. I don't want to add it at the top of the range unless this is the breakout, but that's too hard to kind of tell if it's going to be the breakout or not. But all this is very, there's a shit ton of sellers came in. They haven't pushed the market down. We're trading above them. Yeah, this is like this. If it closes, above those sellers, that's a really good sign. Then I'll be very happy if it's holding this trade. So let's see. Look at that, sellers again coming back in. Still at the range. If we get to the bottom, maybe I'll add another position because I think it'll be all right. potentially. Is there anything I'm missing? I'm trying to look. Is there anything I'm missing? There's not really any buyers massively trapped at the bottom. I mean, at the top, sorry. Like, okay, 700, but not a huge amount. Those 2,000 buyers seem to have done all right in terms of keeping it kind of, above them. The thing is, I'd have to have my stop below this low here, which would be here. It's not a terrible stop, $90. I need these sellers to give up. Stop adding. Oops. Yeah, we'll just let it play out. Either way, we'll let it play out. Does anyone know why the box 70% volume profile changes depending on the chart time frame? It should be the same. Yeah, so what it does, it's a bit weird. Sometimes it will slightly shift. The best way to counteract that is to change the row size, Daniel. Let me see if I can give you an example. So, well, daily is not going to show anything. What am I doing? Let's go to the hour, maybe. No, it's not doing it now, but if you change the row size then to, wait a minute, make it, make more. No, wait 1 second. Let me try to figure this out. My brain's gone dead. How have I got this at 15? But yeah, if you increase the row size on higher time frames, you'll find that little gap then that is visible in smaller time frames. So that makes sense. Price is testing a low volume node from daily low volume node of yesterday. Let's have a look. Where is yesterday's? Let's go to the 5 minute. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right, actually. Didn't even spot that. It's right there. Little low volume node. Well, it got close to it. Didn't quite get to it. Look at this. The sellers will push it back down again. How's the 15-minute look like? It's looking so good. What's the volume like? Jeez, look at all this volume coming in from the sell side. They're still at it. Let's see what the 1 minute is showing. Okay, there's 600 sellers. I might add another position here, another buy, because I do like the fact that those 600 couldn't go down any lower. So I'm happy to add another one there. Let's see if the buyers can really push it up now. Took out that. Trap those sellers and really now just shoot off. That is what we want to see. There we go. Come on. Let's break these top of the range highs now. Let's really break these highs. We need to get above that black line. Come on. Sellers give up. If anyone is shorting S&P right now, could you just pause shorting it? Just give me 5 minutes. No shorting. That would be appreciated. I wonder if you had a big enough group of people literally, like, I don't know, maybe like some kind of Telegram group or something of like 500,000 people, and you all said at the same time, like, all right, we're all gonna buy. How much could you affect the price? I do question that. I think you could actually affect the price quite a bit if you did that. Tanaka, good to see you, Coach Sam. How are you doing? I'm very good, Tanaka. How are you? Long time. Like GameStop. Yeah, exactly. Like what the Reddit people did with GameStop. People do that on small cap stocks. Yeah. But I wonder if it would work on something as big as the S&P. I know like the volume on the S&P is ridiculous. So, but even if you manage to, I don't know, just manipulate the price a little bit, you know, in your favor. I mean, I guess why do it on the S&P? It would just make more sense to, like you said, do it on like a small cap stock or something. But there will be maybe a pop, but banks don't care about us. It's true, yeah. Banks do not give a shit about us. We are so invisible. No one cares. I'm good, Coach. Miss you so much. Long time for sure. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's been a long time since HPTV. You appeared on one of the trade showdown things, didn't you, Tanaka? We did like a I don't know what you call it, but like a 1 hour trade showdown or something we did. That was awesome, that one. And then on the last second, I full ported and got lucky. That was brilliant. It is full port Friday, Cody, isn't it? So maybe I should just full port here. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Well, here we go. All right, we're breaking through finally. Took a bit of time. Now I don't know. I'll see what happens when we get into this area here, but there's a good chance I will probably want to get the hell out of the market. Because I have a feeling, I don't know, we'll see. Because sometimes these gaps, they can just blow right through them like they don't exist. So if that's the situation, then hell, I'll, you know, I'll try and hold through it. Just gonna. Yes, coach. We did a trade competition. It was amazing. You did one using experience. Don't think that was experience. I full ported 15 contracts just to. that was an element of luck there. Big element of luck. You did, however, you did amazingly well, man. You were winning and winning. But that was a great little competition. By the way, I found 2 indicators on TradingView that draw the volume profile. You can draw things like low volume nodes, etc. One is Lux Algo volume profile with node detection. Oh, really? Nice. I'll have a look at that. I've heard of Lux Algo. They're like a big indicator provider, aren't they? They do all sorts of stuff. The other is volume profile with Delta. I'll have a look at them. I'll add them to the chart in a minute. Excuse me. Hey, Sammy, how are you doing? I didn't know about it. I would have won anyway. Big drop incoming. Expect a huge dildo candle now. What is a dildo candle? Is that a particular type of candle? Or just a big candle in general? Look at these sellers coming in at the top here. We want to get above those sellers. Let's get above them. Above. Stay above sellers. Stop. Stop coming in, sellers. It's not funny. Stop it, sellers. Look at these guys. 400. Really? Really? Let's look at a 15-minute. Yeah, I really don't like all this sell volume coming in again. There is no need for it, guys. Usually down, so yeah, I expect a huge move down. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I'm expecting a move down in this area here. I'm just hoping it actually gets there. Just shoots up into that area. Otherwise, I'm going to have to close out, because if these sellers start coming in too strong, it could be a premature move. Doesn't have to be in that area necessarily. Which will really piss me off, because that means not only will I miss the short, let me just get rid of this black line because it's really in the middle of it all. I'll get ready to close if this gets a bit too much now. I need to see buyers come in here, protect this area. Come on. You can get a bit higher. There we go, 200. Let's actually be effective at pushing it up now. Another 200, 300. Good, good. Let's keep being effective. Come on. Come on. Come on, buyers. Don't let yourself get bullied. Stop getting bullied, buyers. Because this could just be a double top. Ah, look at these 500 freaking sellers coming in. They're just not giving up, are they? That's it. Go on. 300 buyers. Get up higher. Coach Sam, do you come live every day? Yes. Pretty much every trading day. If I don't, I post it on Instagram letting you guys know that I won't be live. I guess that you are trading with 1 to 100 leverage since I've entered at 6859 like one of your orders with one contract, but my profit is 10 times smaller. Leverage my prop firm for indexes is 1 to 10. It might not. It wouldn't be down to leverage. That would be down to like certain brokers. Like it depends how they calculate. Like sometimes one lot is actually 0.1 on other brokers. Leverage is just about how big of a position you can enter, essentially, how much purchasing power. So as long as the position size is the same, regardless whether your leverage is bigger or smaller, the amount would be the same. So I'm assuming if mine is about 10 times small, your one's 10 times smaller, your one lot is the equivalent of a 0.1 on whichever broker you're using. Does that make sense? Lol, don't let BlackRock bully you buyers. Exactly. BlackRock trying to sell this stuff. Let's squeeze out BlackRock. This is good though. The fact these sellers got trapped here. That is very nice. I like that. I like that. But we need to get higher though. We need to stop. There we go. It's currently on a triple top on NQ. Okay, thank you so much. Glad to know. Oh my God, are you cooking today? I am cooking. Cooking as usual. Oh, we're in that area. Didn't even notice. Okay, here we go. Look at these freaking sellers trying to come back in. So this is the area naturally I'm going to be very wary about. So I am going to be very cautious at holding this and be very quick to get out if I see any signs of trouble. Let's see if we can get above those sellers. If we can't, look at that. Back down to 81 or 72. These sellers are coming in hard. Come on, buyers. 100. That's good. Let's keep adding more buyers in here. Nope, they're getting aggressively absorbed here. That's it. Keep going. Let's get above those sellers. Add 240, back down to 120. They keep failing at the top there. These freaking sellers keep coming in. Look at that, 300 on the sell side. Come on, guys. You can go up higher. Go up higher. Up, up, and away. Up, up, and away. Come on. I'm liking the fact that it's still bullish and there was a lot of sellers in that candle. That's looking good. But I really want to see a push up, like a harsh push up here. I want to see a pop. Like a big bunch of buyers come in and just gap this market. There it is, 600. There's the gap. That's what I wanted to see. That's it. Good, good, good. Now keep that momentum up. That's going to be a lot of take profits, though. Instantly back down to 200. Oh, that was not nice. Look at that. Went all the way from 500 back to minus 19. Let's see if they can keep reloading. That's it. Another 500 coming in. That means they're fresh buyers. That should cause the market to push up. Here we go. Come on, keep that momentum. They're starting to die. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. We wish to see the Peter's magic candle to the upside. Exactly. One lot is one contract in this prop. Sorry, Manu, are you trading a futures broker or a prop account or a CFD? Damn. Only trying to squeeze BlackRock is insane. No big move down, big dildo candle down. I still think your big dildo candle could potentially appear. We saw a lot of buyers get out the market here, taking profit. Now we got some big sellers coming in. What is this area? I need to look. All right, well, that's well and truly changed. It's actually all up there. So what is this area here? Right, so that was yesterday's little low volume node. We're definitely in an area where I'm expecting something. I want to see what the 15-minute distribution looks like. It doesn't look bad, does it? Doesn't look bad. CFD, right. Gotcha. Look at these buyers coming back in, but they're actually not doing much. I might go short here. If we get above the 800, I want to get out. So I'm going to have my stop above, which candle is this? 46. So basically my stop's got to be above here. See if the sellers, this could be your dildo here. Big dildo candle, black and white. Coach Sam, is there MT5 for futures? Some brokers offer MT5 on futures, yes. Some do. I've never seen it on prop, but in terms of an actual brokerage, there are a few futures brokers that offer MT5, yeah. Sellers are struggling here. It's these buyers here protecting. What's my stop? All right, I've got a $50 stop. That's not bad. In terms of my win, I mean, put it all the way down here if needs to be. Doubt I'll get that far down, but I'm very wary shorting this market. Just because of that 15-minute volume distribution looks so in favor to the buyers. I'm very Yeah, I'm very weary shorting it. This will have to be a scalp. I mean, this could be the whole move. We're already kind of, if we go any lower, we'll be breaking the last low. So to be honest, this might be as low as it goes if there is a continuation up. But I'll try and hold it a bit more because as long as that volume is there, it should be okay. Look at that. It's dropping back down to 100. Freaking buyers coming back in again. Come on. $200. Okay, that's not looking too bad now. 300. Back down to 1. They've reloaded back to 300. Come on, there has to be follow through. Has to be follow through. Oh, 500, 600. That's nice. Okay. Got to be more follow through though. Oh, they're getting absorbed here. These sellers are starting to get absorbed. Let's give them a few more minutes. Maybe they can find their foot. There it is. That's good. Okay, it's starting to move quite nice. Actually starting to move very nicely. They're starting to get very efficient, these sellers now. This is looking very, very nice. Looking very good. Very, very good. It's a bit of a spike in volume. We need to keep seeing follow through. If we don't get the follow through, I'm getting out. Come on, give me follow through here. That's it. That's it. Keep that. Keep it up. No, wrong way. It's not any follow through. I'm going to get out. Don't like it. Don't like the spike in buy and sell volume, and then this buyer's coming in. This looks like it could just be another. Yeah. Let's see. 6,800 is possible. Not going to lie. This is going to be the biggest candle you'll ever see. Trust me here. 6,800. Where is it? Oh, 6,800 is far away. Are you doing like a Fibonacci? I'm assuming black and white. I'm assuming that's kind of what you're doing. Yeah, so Fibonacci from that to that would be little golden zone, and then 6,800 would be the extension. I'm assuming. Oh, you only trade. Fuck no. All right. I thought you were doing a Fibonacci or something. I only trade order flow. Oh, good stuff. I don't draw butterflies on chart. What is making you expect such a huge move? I'm curious. Sean Evans, MT5 futures equals AMP. Yep. Those are the ones, Sean. Those are the ones. Can't mention their names, but those are the ones people use. So now I'm full porting 5 funded. Pick a direction for me, long or short. Sandy, I would pick. Oh, that's a hard. You're going to full port all of them. 5 funded accounts. If I had to pick a direction, Sandy, honestly, I would. I've never seen so much absorption in my entire life on indexes and some insider info. Okay, interesting. Hey, you could be absolutely right. I mean, this is starting to move very nicely. It does line up as well with that volume profile gap. That was the gap from yesterday. We are overall on the downward trend. I could absolutely see it doing that. Absolutely. Coach Sam, do you trade gold as well? Unfortunately, Tanaka, I don't trade gold. Sean Everett, sorry, I didn't know about. No, you can mention names. I just can't. It's totally fine, Sean. You can mention any name. That's absolutely fine. It's just me personally. I can't say it out loud. It's the first time in 4 years of trading that I've seen what I'm seeing. I'll explain it if it does happen. Okay, you're really making me curious now. What absorption did you see? What, today on the open, or because truth be told, I didn't really spot any major absorption. Like there's been like normal size absorption from what I saw on the 1 minute, but you're making me very. I'm looking at NQSB. Okay, NQ. It might be tech related then, because I didn't see anything major on the S&P in terms of absorption. Oh shit! Well, the NQ looks a hell of a lot different than the S&P right now. Let me just bump this up real quick. The volume looks small on the NQ. But it is. The NQ got a lot further down. It got to the equivalent of these lows here compared to the S&P. The NQ does look a bit cleaner. Definitely looks cleaner today. Also, Bitcoin is following too. So let's see. I'm shorting NQ. FNBC. I expect a bigger drop on crypto. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hey, man. Hopefully it works out. I haven't looked at the NQ really today, so I didn't spot any. Didn't spot that kind of absorption, but $45K Bitcoin, 6,500 SPX, and 23,000 NQ maybe. I don't know. I mean, in terms of the ES, where's 2,500? I mean, 660. What was it? 6,500. Sorry. Oh, 6,500 is far though, man. Like that would be a serious freaking move if it got to 6,500. I mean, that is, I don't know, man. That would require something massive to happen for it to drop that far, in my opinion. That's 5%. That's like the beginning of a market crash. If it drops 5%, I think it could definitely get to 6,800 to these lows. Insider info also. You got to be real with me. If you genuinely have some insider info, I'm gonna trust you on this shit, and I'm gonna short it as well. Because if you have a genuine like some kind of info, what is your day job, black and white? I need to know. I need to question you a little bit here. Please, yeah, DM me on Instagram, because if there is something, I'll go all in, man. I'm not giving up an opportunity like that. I'll remortgage the house and yeah, DM me on Instagram. Absolutely. You've piqued my interest. Because hell, if it drops 5%, I mean that's a lot. That is a lot of money you can make. Just full port it up here, 5% drop, cash out. I won't have to work another day for the rest of the year. Ah, shit, it's 4 p.m. Guys, hate to say it, but I do have to unfortunately go. But it was a good session. I think it was a really good session. That was a fun session. It was a bit boring at first. The market was a bit weird. Black and white says, wait, let's write the explanation. All right, write down the explanation. Let's have a look. All right, Cody, have a good one. Broken candlesticks, you too. You too, Tanaka. Have a great weekend. And everyone else watching as well, have a great weekend. I'm just going to wait for Black and White to write his explanation. And then I'll cut it there. Have a good weekend as well, Peter. I'll see you all on Monday. I'll be back. Big companies are holding this. Black and White, have you got me on Instagram? Send just DM me on Instagram. Yeah? Look at the earnings. Okay. Small companies are struggling. I'll send you a 5-page piece. Go for it, man. I'll read every word of it. The emails I got from people. All right, yeah. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'll keep an eye out today for your message. And yeah, I'll read everything you write and everything you send me. All right. All right, Juan. Thank you. Take care, Manu. Have a good one. Everyone watching, take care. I'll see you guys Monday. Thank you all. Bye-bye.